Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. The message I heard is you'll hear from him. The scripture comes from Ezekiel 22:3. And you have said, thus said the Lord Yahweh, the city is shedding blood in its midst for the coming end of its time, and it has made idols of it for defilement. You have been guilty by your blood that you have shed, and you have been defiled by your idols that you have made, and you caused your days to draw near, and have come to your years. Therefore I have given you for a reproach to the nations, and a derision to all the lands. God said for somebody, you are like, I feel like this is somebody, you in a season of waiting. And you're in a season of waiting because God told you something was going to happen. And you basically waiting on it to happen. God said it's going to happen. And this is how it's going to happen. Like, whoever it is that you waiting on, the person that you waiting on, everything that they try to do that's outside of what God told you was going to happen is going to fall apart. And it's going to fall apart because they are idolizing. Like anytime God tell you to do something, or God gives you direction to do something, and God has a path laid out for you, and you decide to go a different route away from what God has asked you, you are idolizing. This is someone that is idolizing, regardless if it's like a situation where they supposed to be with you, but they are idolizing someone else. God did not call them to be with that person. That person is not for them. They are idolizing this person, and they are thinking to themselves that they just got to be with that person instead of opening their eyes to see that they're supposed to be with you. It could be a situation where, you know what I'm saying, God has promised somebody a job, and instead of them going to the job that God has for them because they don't like whatever they don't like about it, they decide to go after a different job. They are idolizing that job. God promised somebody a car, and instead of them gathering together and getting the car that God promised them, they are idolizing a different one. God said because this person is idolizing something that is not intended for them, it is going to fall apart. They are basically dragging everything along. They basically taking a detour. Instead of them just going straight up the road, ain't no traffic, you know what I'm saying? It's no bumps in the road, ain't no red lights or nothing. They could literally just go straight up the street. But not them. Because they want to idolize, and because they want to idolize, they gotta go this certain way because they want to pass by the Pizza Hut, and then they want to see, you know what I'm saying, the McDonald's, and they want to see the gas stations, and they want to see all the people that's over there. Maybe they want to pass up a bar or two on the way over there. God said every time they stop going up this road of idolatry, it's gonna end in horror. They gonna go, and the pizza is gonna be cold, and there's not gonna be enough toppings on there. It's gonna be mostly just sauce and bread. And then they gonna go McDonald's. The ice cream machine is not working. The fries cold and hard. The burgers halfway done. And then they gonna keep going. The gas station is out of gas. The nacho cheese machine not working. The hot dogs is old and busted. The bar they want to go to, the line is wrapped around the building. Everybody they wanted to talk to in there got crazy problems going on and crazy situations and scenarios. They just going down this road, and they going to all these places wasting their time. And by the time they get done with their little detour, they gonna end up right back where they started at to go down the road to the way with you where they supposed to be. And yes, it is unfair that you gotta wait on them. But that's the message. And I give out my sincerest, you know what I'm saying? I hear God say condolences and apologies to you for having to wait on them, because they insist on going down this road of idolatry, and they go eat the cold nasty pizza and the cold nasty burgers and the nasty fries, and they go, you know what I'm saying, gobble down the watered down drinks, and they just insist on going to the gas station. They no gas there, but they gonna sit there and talk for a couple hours. God said his deepest apologies and condolences that you gotta wait on this. You gotta wait. You gotta wait while they play. And it's like they gonna end up in the same spot. Anyways, 555, as I say that, they still gonna end up in the same spot. They wasting their time and your time. They not just wasting their time. That's the message. And you know what I'm saying? As they go down this road, they are basically and I say condolences because they gonna be in mourning. And you are in mourning because you watching them. You watching them get hurt over and over again. You watching them go through this. They go through that. They going through this. They going through that. And you just want to help them so bad. But what can you do? You can't make them do nothing. You can't make them do nothing. This is a situation where you basically just standing at the side watching this person go through it. And they doing it to themselves. They are the cause of their own misery. They are the cause of their own heartaches. They are the cause of their own headaches. Because they insist on going down that raggedy side street instead of just coming up the road with you. That's the message. That's a shame. That's a shame. But God said you gonna hear from them. You gonna hear from them. They gonna call. They gonna pull up, or they gonna do something. You gonna hear, and they gonna have a wild story for you too. They gonna have a wild story for you. They gonna have a wild story. I'm being reminded of my friend that passed away. And how he would, you know what I'm saying, get ready to do something crazy. And I'll be like, that's stupid. You should not do that. And I think that you should stop being friends with the people that you friends with. And you should do something positive with your life. Break up, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to talk to me no more because I'm talking nonsense. He would go and do whatever it is I told him not to do, and then call me saying, you know, you was right. I know I was right. I know I was right. I know it. Baby. Woo! Lord rest his soul. But baby, for whoever this is for, God said, this somebody, you are literally watching them, and you are just wishing that they would just listen to you. You wishing that they would listen to you. You are wishing they would listen to you. You are wishing that they would listen to you. Because it's stupid what they're doing. It's stupid at this point. But it is what it is. What can you do? That's the message. That's the message. That's the message. That's the message. And I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what else to say, you know, cause it's like, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? The only thing you can do is love this person from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Pray for them. And, you know, wish them the best. And, you know, help as much as you can. When they do call, answer. Because you never know what's going on. But I do feel like this is somebody, they are insisting on going the opposite route. They going down a bad road. They hitting bump after bump after bump. They car be wrecked by the time they come from over there. Because they insist on going that way instead of just going up the road with you. They insist on going down that raggedy road instead of just going up the road with you. Y'all could be there already. Y'all would be chilling by now. Y'all would, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like y'all, if they would listen to you, y'all would be chilling by now. But because they insist on going that way, their car is messed up, and they, you know what I'm saying, they stressed out. They got to eat the nasty pizza and the nasty fries, and they got to drink watered down drinks, and they got to argue with people they just shouldn't even have to argue with. But they insist on going that way. That's the message. God said they'll be back. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.